Welcome, Web of Wires. Face Raiders is a free preloaded game on every 3DS system. It's short, being around 40 minutes long, but it utilizes its 3DS's technology in a very unique way.
The gameplay is simple. You have yellow balls and you shoot them at flying heads. The way they did this is very fun. Instead of just the same flying heads, there are multiple different variations of them. If you miss them, they fly away and you have to hit the shard from the wall flying towards you. If you miss that too, you take damage. After all the main enemies are defeated, there is a unique boss to fight for each level. There's a surprising amount of enemies for how short the game is. There will be different faces from previous rounds flying around, and if you hit that face, you get extra points at the end of the round too. This game was obviously designed to only run on the 3DS. You have to look around your room using the built-in cameras, which is already something only a handheld device can do. The game uses a built-in gyroscope to perfectly match with the cameras, and while the enemies are flying away, you can see a hole in your room that leads to space. It's super cool how they use this technology, and oh boy do they show off the power of this thing. For the faces in this game, they aren't just random faces, it's your face. You use the front-facing camera to line up your face with the dots in the line, and watch as your face comes to life. It was super cool at the time, but now it has its charm, but it's pretty pointless. Obviously, you can trick the system as well since you take the photo, so if you have a pet, you can use them instead of a face.
So there isn't much content to this game. There are 4 main levels to play through, and each one takes about 5 to 10 minutes long to beat. It took me around 35 minutes to complete the entire game.
I didn't do the share with someone mode because I don't think my dog would care much to play Face Raiders with me, but I could have been wrong on that. I never asked her. From my understanding, it's just the first 3 levels and you unlock a secret level in the campaign for beating it. The final stage in the campaign is just the 4 levels combined into one, which is basically a no-hit run because the last boss requires a full health bar. I won't spoil the last boss though. There is also a face gallery where you can see every face you beat a level with and possibly show up in another level. I think the thing I love the most about this game is the Nintendo charm. All the faces are animated and have unique personalities. It's cute and I love it. This game did not run as well as I thought it did. I don't know if it's me being used to 144 FPS gameplay on Overwatch or not, but frame drops were consistent. Whenever there were around 4 faces on screen, my frames dropped from 60 to 30. It was pretty bad, sometimes making the game feel unplayable, because this isn't a platformer or a dialogue-based game. This is an on-rail shooter that uses a gyroscope to aim. It's very noticeable. I don't know if performance is better on the new 3DS family, but my launch 3DS XL does not like it. Also, the cameras ran at like 5 FPS the entire time. I know this isn't their fault because the system is 9 years old at this point, but it didn't feel as nice as when I first played the game.
So, is Face Raiders worth your time? Of course it is. Half an hour is almost nothing when playing games. It comes pre-installed on every 3DS system, so there's no waiting for any downloads. I wouldn't buy an entire system to play the game, but if you enjoy playing Nintendo games or you have a kid interested in your 3DS system, Face Raiders is perfect.